to all the beautiful women out there, and especially the most handsome person sitting right in front of me, Dr. Bhaskara sir. And of course, as associates, the entire team of KIMS, Dr. Aparna, then Dr. Bhavani Madam, Dr. Vijay Lakshmi ma'am. She's not there today from Mirrors. Dr. Arvinda, Dr. Vinoda ma'am. Then Dr. Chinmay ma'am, Dr. Shilpi Reddy ma'am. Then we have Dr. Vinata ma'am, and Dr. Pranita Reddy ma'am. So I wish you all a very happy International Women's Day. Well, I think every day is a Women's Day. We need not have a special Women's Day like on 8th March especially. We have to be pampered every day to have a better life for the men. Now, coming to the topic which Dr. Aparna has given me, I would not like to give some PowerPoint presentation or something like that, but a general discussion about how important is administration skills for a woman, and of course, how important is financial independence for a woman. We all know that administrative skills are inbuilt in a woman. They are like inborn genetically, or as ma'am said, that we have things in us which are there by birth. So I think administration skills is there with us from by birth. It is just that we don't get chance to put it out. Not everyone gets a chance to put it out because we all are busy in our own jobs. But I feel doing a daily routine for a woman, like ma'am said, that even when she goes out, she gets a call from her mother-in-law saying, please get the fruits, because she knows that you are a good administrator. Somewhere you can manage the things equally for each and everything. Like for example, we get up in the morning, we do our work, we take care of ourselves. I think most of them may be doing yoga at home. So I think 1 hour of yoga is very important to start the day, which I do. After that, taking care of kids. Of course, I have a team to help me, to support me for my kids. I have caretakers. But still, I say to it that one part of my mind is already like it's with my kids all the time. So in the morning, I see to it that I am with them when they leave to the school, because once they leave to the school and I rush to the office, I don't know when I'm going to see them again. So it's the morning time. I see to it that I just leave them to the car, say them a goodbye, and then I come back to my room, get freshen up, do the puja, because we all, I feel, are spiritually related. So all the women, I think most of them will be doing a daily puja at home, which gives us a lot of power, right? And after doing this puja, then we are back, we are rushing to the office. So I feel that this is a kind of administration, and the similar thing which we use in the hospital, being a CEO or being a managing director, everything, taking care of each and every part of the hospital or each and every part of the unit is administration. And I think we can do it very smoothly. I won't say that men are not good at it. Men are good at it. But yes, of course, when they are into work, they are able to concentrate on their work. But we as men, we always have our brains divided in compartments. We have a compartment which says that yes, my husband is coming back home. I have to see that whether his favorite food is ready or not. Isn't it? Even if we are doing a surgery, or even we are on the chair taking care of our institutions, one of the factor will be surely running back of the home like, yes, today let me plan something for him. But as we see that it's not there for the men. Administration, again, being in the medical education or in the hospitals, I think freedom is very important for a woman or to anybody. And I really thank for my father-in-law and my family to give me that utmost freedom. I have seen many families or my cousins or my relatives saying that yes, they have been given a position in their institution, but nobody has the right to take a decision. What's the point in being on the chair? So having the freedom to make your own decision, having the freedom to make the changes, and having yourself a confidence on yourself that yes, I can do anything. This is what makes us a better administrator. So after that, I would like to also discuss about other things like having independence, or financial independence. I would say that this is very, very important because we cannot be dependent on anybody for money. I think doing a job, getting yourself educated in the proper way, saving money for yourself, investing in something which is very important. These all things matter. Because as we say that whoever, I just heard Priyanka Chopra telling about this particular thing, that whether whoever your father is, whoever your father-in-law is, whoever your brother is, whoever your husband is, or whoever your son is, doesn't matter. How independent you are financially, yourself is what matters. If suppose you're not educated, like we all are doctors, of course we have our own financial independence, we are earning well, we have our own way to earn ourselves. But if you're not a doctor, if you're just a housewife, still you can be financial independent. You can start a small scale unit, or else you can save money, whatever your husband is trying to give you, or like some things we want to buy for the family household thing, save a little money from there and utilize it in the right way. I think even all these things are also inbuilt in us, isn't it? I don't remember, like, I still remember my father when, like, he was the chief medical health officer in Pimpri, in Pune, in Maharashtra, and he used to tell me, like, I lost my mother when I was at the age of 14. So, fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, whenever he used to get a salary, he used to put it in my hands. I'm sure if they would have a son, he wouldn't have done that because he would have totally spent it on himself. So, maybe because I am a daughter and I have that particular vitals, so maybe he gave it to me and said that, okay, beta, just take care of the house. I said, okay. So I used to see that out of the salary, 50% we are able to, like, save, and the 50% I'm trying to put it on the household work. So after, say, 6 months or so, the 50% whatever I've gathered, I used to see my father sometimes, like, asking somebody on the call that I need money for such and such thing. Do you have money? So I took that bag where I saved that money and I tell them that, Daddy, you need money. This is it. I said, where did you get this money from? Where are you earning? I said, I did not earn. I just saved from whatever you gave me. So what we want to say is this is a kind of a financial, I won't say independence, but a knack of earning money. Saving money is earning money at the end of the day. And most importantly, as you say that nowadays we being women, we always, like, we give ourselves a last priority. Let us not do that. When we get up, please do yoga. Ma'am, I really like the way you explain the whole thing, because I think in today's generation, we all feel that, okay, it's something about me, I'll do it later. First, I'll concentrate on the family or first of work. Please concentrate on yourself first so that you are strong mentally as well as physically, and as well as we can see so many depressions going on right now. I think women are more prone to have this depression. It's just because we don't open up. We don't put ourselves out. We should talk. Instead of talking something which is not worth, talk what you feel like. Talk to yourself. You don't have anybody else. Stand in front of the mirror. Talk whatever you want to. Shout at yourself. Smile at yourself. Be happy. Whatever, however you are, feel that you are the best woman in this world. So this is the confidence which I don't know whether did I did not read any book or something on this, but yes, confidence does matter. There was a topic which we all were discussing that whenever there's a woman surgeon and anesthetist said that, well, I'm not going to give the anesthesia because let the next surgeon come or the senior surgeon come. No, it's like, I'm going to do it. As ma'am said, you do it or leave it. I'm going to take the care of the case, isn't it? And you anesthetized yourself. The same thing happens, especially in politics. I would like to give an example. Being my father-in-law in the political background, sometimes he asks me to go to some place. He gives me the absolute freedom and he has the confidence in me. But when I go there, they're like, they still wait. Is anybody else coming? I just said, Padandi, open chase them. I say, let's go, let's do the job, what we are here. So the confidence, the aura, the way we speak, the way we say that, yes, I'm enough for everything. It gives a very clear signal that you don't have to wait for anybody. So confidence is what we really lack as a woman. We know we are doing right. We absolutely do right. But it is just because the men out there are looking at us that, whether she'll be able to do it or not. And when we look into them and we said, we get a little scared. Another one experience which I used to have that, I don't know, it's not particular about anybody, but when I am on the chair, there are few men, they don't look into your eyes when they talk. So sometimes I tell them, excuse me, please look at me. I do this. I don't know why, but I said, it's very bothering. I said, am I, do I appear to you like a ghost or something? Talk to me. You have a problem? Talk to me. They said, no, we'll wait for Dr. Badra to come. I said, he's not going to take a decision for you. It's me who is going to take a decision for you. Sorry, I'm being very clear. So I'm very upfront about my own decisions because I'm confident. I might make a mistake, I don't say, but I'll rectify. So I think if every woman tries to think about, think like this, saying that I am confident enough to do anything in this world. So we are already good administrators. We know how to deal with financial, situations. The finance minister in itself is Nirmala Sitharaman ma'am, who's home minister, the finance minister right now. So I think it says everything, like we all are meant to, we know to balance everything in our life. So this is what I would like to talk about it. And as of course, thank you so much, Dr. Aparna and the team of KIMS for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to be one of the co-speakers. And I congratulate each one of you for achieving a great name in the society for being one of the topmost hospitals. KIMS as well as KIMS Cuddles being really one of the best hospitals in Hyderabad. And I think I myself got admitted in, in KIMS when I was not well. So it gives me that confidence that yes, I'll be fine when I'll be discharged. So thank you once again, and let me also talk about our institutions. She was asking me to please brief about myself and tell something, but yesterday I was in too many things. Today we had Kavitaka Garu coming in our campus. So we run Malaredi University. We have 6 schools in this university with School of Sciences, the School of Basic Sciences, School of Allied Health Sciences, School of Agriculture Sciences, School of Engineering, School of Management, and School of Public Policy. So these are 6 schools with more than 5,000 admissions per year. So we have 2,000 admissions, especially in the Allied Health Sciences. I hope you know about Allied Health Sciences. It's not like paramedical, it is BSc, that is 4 years course in all the allied departments or paramedical departments like BSc in CVST, BSc in emergency, BSc in anesthesia, BSc in radiology, BSc in dialysis, BSc in respiratory therapy, and many more like medical biotechnology and all that. And we actually need this team. We all know we have a group of doctors working with us, but the supporters, the technician, the technical background is what we actually need. We have a nursing background, we have doctors, but the bridge between them is the technical people, which we actually need in today's scenario in all the hospitals. And we feel very, very proud that I, of course, consider Bhaskar sir as my mentor. And we don't have to have any official sign on the paper, but I am sure that we will be corrected very soon for this allied health sciences, because we want our students, after they complete their 4 years, to go to all the best hospitals in this city. So recently we had a MOU with AIG, we had an MOU with Continental, we had a MOU with CARE, saying that we will do in-campus placements the way they do it for engineers. So they will be coming and they'll be taking these staffs for them so that they train in a better way. So this is one, and as you also know that we are running 2 medical colleges, that is Malaredi Institute of Medical Sciences, Malaredi Medical College for Women, and Malaredi Institute of Dental Sciences, Malaredi Dental College for Women. It is 200 seats of medical colleges in each and 100 seats of dental colleges in each. So Malaredi Hospital we run totally free. It's absolutely free, right from the OP to the IP to the surgeries. Even we give 5,000 rupees DD to a female born child. That this is what we do. So I think we try to, thank you so much, thank you. We try to get connected to the government to get that this thing KCR Garu kit, but it was not possible. So we started with our own kit. So this is the present scenario. We are having a good number of cardiothoracic surgeries also. Last time we touched 100 cardiothoracic surgeries in a month. And even 150, more than 150 to 160 angioplasties per month, more than 500 angiographies per month. So it is for everyone, not only for the cash, for the credit, for Arogyasri, Arogyata Padartha, Bajpayee Arogyasri, for everything. You name it, you have it. And we are soon going to start a super specialty free hospital in our campus also. So this is just to provide the best teaching material, the best clinical material to all our students so that we produce great doctors. Because skill lab, how much ever skilled it might be, it cannot replace the patients. The clinical material is the priority, the most important thing. So this is the reason why we are making it free. And as I've already told that I'm really honored, like even in our medical college, 70%, even in the co-education medical college or co-education dental college, dental though 90% are women, even in co-ed. Whereas in even medical college, 70% are women. So I think let's preserve the men for the doctor positions. And next time, I think there should be an idea. What I feel that let the men arrange or organize a Women's Day for women. They should be the one who should talk about us, and we should be just relaxing and listening to them, having a cup of tea. Right? So thank you so much for this invitation. I really enjoyed this moment, and thank you once again. Thank you so much.
ఫస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ఇలాంటి అవుట్ఫిట్లో నన్ను చూసి మీకు అలవాట్లేదు, ఏంటి వాళ్ళు ఇలా వచ్చింది అని అనుకుంటున్నారేమో. నెట్ఫ్లిక్స్లో ఒక కొత్త షో స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది, దాని ఈవెంట్ జరిగింది. సో ఐ వాజ్ హోస్టింగ్ ద ఈవెంట్. సో దే వాంటెడ్ మీ టు బీ ఇన్ ద నెట్ఫ్లిక్స్ బ్రాకెట్. సో దట్స్ వై ఐఎమ్ లైక్ దిస్. అండ్ సెకండ్, I'm so happy to be in between all you doctors without having any problem. Rarely do I get to see doctors without having a ailment. So I'm so very happy. And I was just thinking about all your parents who really encouraged you all to become what you all are today, which very few women or girls get to. So a big round of applause to all your moms and your dads who brought in such wonderful doctors into this world. And thank you so much, Aparna, for all your kind words. And I was, yes, associated with Cuddles regarding the breastfeeding week because as a mother and as a working woman, there are different areas in our life. So, అందులో ప్రొఫెషన్ ఒకటి అని నేను కన్సిడర్ చేస్తాను. But there are so many other things like being a mother, being a wife, being a daughter-in-law, then sometimes being a student, learning something new. So there are so many things. But I think we balance it all. So the few things that she was discussing, the context of today's thing is first, I wanted to talk about work-life balance. I'm sure me Muguru, you all be talking about it better because you all have more experience from it. But coming from another section like entertainment industry, the work-life balance that I need to bring in my life is almost similar to what you all need to because both of us work in a profession which has to deal with a lot of uncertainties. So my profession is also uncertain as yours. మీకు తెలియదు ఎప్పుడు కేసు వస్తుందో నాకు తెలియదు ఎప్పుడు ప్రోగ్రామ్ వస్తుందో సో దట్స్ ద టైమ్ వెన్ వీ నీడ్ పీపుల్ హూ కెన్ హెల్ప్ అస్ with all that we are doing at our house so that I can keep my mind off that and take care of what I have to do in my profession. And that's where come my staff and especially my family, my mother and my mother-in-law who have been very supportive of me even after getting married, that they took care of my children and I could come out and work. And also my work environment which helped me to actually accommodate my children even at the space of my work. వాళ్ళని నేను తీసుకుని వెళ్ళగలిగాను whenever my children, I always say that they grew in studios. There were times when my daughter was ill and I had the podium like this. I've told this in some interviews earlier also, and she wouldn't leave me. You know how children are when they are sick. So she wanted to stay with me and I actually hid her in this podium. So she sat here. She said she wouldn't leave me. So the podium was big enough to hide her. So she sat here and I continued with the show. So that's how mothers we are. Even though they say that women, man, equality, ఇవన్నీ చెప్పినప్పటికీ కూడా I feel that it's a choice that we women make whether we want to work or we don't want to work. I can't blame it on men. If there are people at home who are not allowing us to work, then we have a choice to fight with them and say that yes, I want to work. So even there, if you are being submissive, that is also your choice that you have taken in your life. So I decided to work and my family decided to support me in my work. So behind every successful man, there is a woman, antaru, but behind every successful woman, there is a family with support. So today, I think, yeah, all the men. And of course, it is very difficult for a man to work and a woman to work. And you doctors are all trained into this profession ever since you have enrolled yourself into becoming a doctor from day one, that you all are dedicating your lives to humans and mankind. So you have no, you all put always the others over yourself. అంటే మీ టైమింగ్స్ కన్నా ఎక్కువగా వాళ్ళ టైమింగ్స్కే విలువ ఇస్తారు. ఇవన్నీ మీరు ట్రైన్ అప్ అయినప్పటికీ వన్స్ యూ ఆర్ entering into a married life and you have children, then you also need to take care of both. And I really am in awe of all you doctors. నిజంగా మీ అందరికీ చాలా శతకోటి నమస్కారాలు. ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ ఐ గెట్ ఇన్స్పైర్డ్ బై వెన్ ఐ మీట్ మై డాక్టర్స్, లైక్ గైనకాలజిస్ట్ ఎస్పెషలీ ఏ టైంలో డెలివరీ అవుతుందో తెలియదు, బట్ ఆల్వేస్ దే ఆర్ యాక్టివ్ అండ్ దే ఆర్ ఆన్ ద జాబ్. And I say the one difference in your profession and my profession is I don't put people's life at risk. And I don't mean to say that you are putting people's life at risk, but at least you have that thing wherein you are responsible for a life. ఇక్కడ నా జోకులకి చెవులు మూసుకుంటారేమో, అబ్బా చెత్తగా ఉందని కామెంట్లు పెడతారేమో, కానీ అట్లీస్ట్ ఐ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ దట్ ప్రెషర్, బట్ ఆల్ దట్ యు ఆల్ ఆర్ ట్రైన్డ్ ఇన్ టు అండ్ యు ఆల్ డూ ఇట్ సో వెరీ వెల్. సో ఐఎమ్ రియలీ ఇన్ awe of you, all you doctors. And ఈ రోజు actually this was not there in the schedule. There was some miscommunication between my manager and the team. But when I saw my friends sending it across to me today morning, everybody sent me, hey, you're going to KIMS, you're going to KIMS. When am I going to KIMS? I'm not going. I have here, I have there. I said, okay, no, then I'll go here and I just wanted to meet all of you all and say a very big thank you to all you doctors. male doctors kane ekuga female doctors, because it takes something to come out of the house and take care of other people's families and their lives and then take care of your life also. So that's it, Aparna. And anything else that you wanted? Yeah, regarding taking care of yourself. Yeah, who else but y'all are there, doctors, to take care of us, but who is there to take care of you? So I know you all will be taking care of yourself very well. So I am very selfish about myself. అందరూ అంటారు ఇల్లు చూసుకో అంటారు. ఫస్ట్ నన్ను నేను చూసుకుంటాను, ఆ తర్వాత నేను ఇల్లంతా చూసుకుంటాను. సో ఐ పుట్ మై సెల్ఫ్ ఫస్ట్. ఐ టేక్ కేర్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ది థింగ్స్ దట్ ఆర్ నెసెసరీ ఫర్ మీ, మై బాడీ, all the tests that are needed and everything. And thanks to KIMS. KIMS has always been like family and supported in many times when we had crisis in our family. So thank you to the KIMS management and everybody. And a very, very happy Women's Day to all of us. And I feel it's not one day, it's every day. And it is not only Women's Day, it's Humans Day. All humans have to take care of themselves and also take care of others with empathy. That's what I believe. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. Thank you.
All the super women on the eve of International Women's Day. I think a lot of people spoke about everything. Woman has definitely a different role and a very exclusive role. She is an achiever, she is a motivator, she is a counselor, she is an economist. In all aspects, when compared to the men, when you have to compare the only gender is, you have to compare only the men. She is definitely the most recognized, responsible person, either in the family, either in the society. There are many things we talk about. Even Shilpi said, okay, take care of the kids, how it good, they will be able to grow on their own. Today we have one child, but they are so concerned to keep at least 2 to 3 nannies in front, behind, sides, everywhere. When we were 5 children, every 2 years we used to come out, then at least 3 people will be tied up with ropes when mother is working, so that we will be able to grow up like that. So everybody, they are very, very meticulous. That is the biggest problem with the woman. Very, very meticulous. I'll give you an example. One day, my wife was trying to feed my son and I was in Australia. She tried her level best and given 2 biscuits and 3 biscuits were left over. She asked me to feed. Then she went to have a bath. By the time she came out, all 3 biscuits has been finished in no time. He was asked, I was struggling for half an hour. Why? How can you be able to do it? From tomorrow onwards, you only should feed. No, I tried twice. He didn't take it. Then I eat. So, what else we can do if we cannot able to eat? But today, somehow they do everything. They keep on feeding, whatever it is there. That is a little bit of concern. So basically, as we are talking about whether we have a kid when we are in a conference, whether it's a kid, our own kid or our own patient, we always feel bad. Sometimes, our patient is also sick, we are in the conference somewhere else. We keep on talking to them. So this is the love and liking towards whether it may be a profession, for our own family, for our own kids. Every person will be able to definitely look into that angle. So when compared to, as I mentioned about a counselor, she is the best person to counsel the entire family. It's not only husband, kids, parents, and then in-laws, everybody. And he has that much of patience when compared to the men. One day we were talking about, whenever there is no patience, sometimes I didn't even know that my 2 kids has not studied in Telugu till recently. So I given so much of freedom for them. She selected because Telugu is not going to be helpful. And then when I asked them to read off late about 4-5 years back, I said, I don't know how to read. Then I'm surprised. He didn't even read the Telugu. So that's how, when they were very, very particular how to grow about it, even if we say men says, they won't listen. They always think that is their... so instead of fighting, I think we should be able to give it free hand to them. They will be able to build. The other important, they are a very good economist. I realized when this 2019, these notes has been suddenly disappeared, 500 rupees. After 1 month, Lot of people used to bring lot of 500 notes, please change it because hospitals can do. Then I asked them, how do you get now? 1 month back, no, when I was changing, I am trying to wear my saree, in every layer there will be two 500s, three 500s. So, the economist is that they will keep on putting there and they forget. If they would have been invested, it would have been 10 times, 20 times like that. So always, sometimes, okay, the future nobody knows. So wherever there is some chance, they will keep it into all the sarees because they have so many sarees. Even 300, 400, once in a year, they won't have the chance to wear that. So unlike men has only 5, 6. So that way, they have been definitely a much. I always feel mother or a woman, whatever it is there, is the role. If any person wants to build in the society, it is the mother, she is the only woman can able to build her. The man doesn't have that much patience. Sometimes when we say something, if they listen, they listen. If they don't listen, we'll shout at it once and then go off. So with all these things, what all you people have said, and then one more thing, the lady doctor is the one in right time they will call the help, unlike the other gender. So whether during surgery or whatever it may be. So they know their limitations. They don't want to. They don't drag, or they always feel that very scary when they don't know anything. They'll need help right time because there is no point calling when every damage has been happened. That way we will be able to appreciate. Wherever I have seen in my experience in the last 40 years, whenever there is a complication, they are the people who call them very rightly, and they are very, they won't be like men, push themselves that unless they are very clarity what they are doing. So these are all some good qualities for a woman has. With all these things, I think I appreciate Aparna that she conducted a holiday. It's not a complaint, it's a compliment because otherwise a lot of work would have been suffered. So today we have been spent, and every time the Cuddles and both Shilpi and Aparna keep doing all those things. Where is Parag has gone? So with all these things, I think Sudhir has a tough time to handle these two people because of their workload. So everybody is busy, there is no beds, there is no consultation rooms. So with all these things, I am very happy today that we keep celebrating like this KIMS Cuddles. Once again, congratulations all of you. And today, as we mentioned, Preeti said that 70% of the people in the medical profession is coming. That is one of the important, we can say, not only in medical profession, you take in IT, any field you take, the woman is dominating. The only reason is they realize that, unless the education is there, unless we start, we cannot able to support ourselves. I still know there are many men marry women doctors. At least if I don't have the practice, they will do good practice and feed us. One of the person, Dr. Goravaredi, keep on saying that I married Bhavani because if I don't have practice, she will be able to, because a gynecologist has the good practice. But now we become a superstar beyond anybody's guess. Even he would not have dreamt like that when he was a student. So like this, the woman has a greatest role. They only can able to change, whether they can change their kids, their parents, their convincing capacity, everything that they have. I think that is the reason now today wherever we go, the woman is coming forward as not only an entrepreneur, not only in the profession, in the politics, in looking for a CEO post or a good administration, as Preeti said, a good chairperson. I have seen her last 10 years when we have a interaction with the medical college. I have a medical college, she has a medical college. I have seen from day she has been she's from Karnataka, and how she struggled and built. And I won't think that Badri would have done this except her. enthusiasm and build this medical university. And there are so much. The one important thing for a woman, what you need is the freedom from everyone, from the parents, from the in-laws, from husband, from children. If they give a good freedom, she balance all the things when compared to men and achieve the goals much better and superior than the men. Once again, thank you, Aparna, has been conducting this and calling me for this function. Thank you.